Hey guys, Triple J Boxing. So, look at this transformation we're seeing here, guys. Now, I don't believe all these false accusations, obviously, of him postponing the fight because of the cut. It was faked. He got a cut on purpose. He never wanted to fight Usyk. He still wants to get out. These are just all haters. And it's astounding how many of these people there are. What I look at is these people are just so jealous. And they can't help but hate on people. It's just... I just ignore it because it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. Tyson Fury has put in enough work to make me believe he won't shy away from anything, any challenge in life. And if you don't think that yet, that he's still that he's scared to fight Usyk or he's afraid to lose, you haven't been following Tyson Fury. But anyway, back to the topic here. Look at this transformation here, guys. As you can see in the thumbnail I had, back in October, he looked like a milk bag, which, for Tyson Fury, he's not obviously the most aesthetically pleasing fighter there is. He's more of a utility body in boxing, not a bodybuilder like a Joshua or Ngannou or a lot of guys, right? Klitschko, Wilder, all these guys looks tremendous. Whereas Fury probably is on the lower of that end of the list. So he's not winning beauty contests, but he looked maybe a little bit even worse even for him back in October. Now, he said he trained for 15 weeks, I remember, or something like that. It was like, I trained even longer for this double. Which, maybe he was just saying that to sell the fight, which he probably was, because why would you train that much for Ngannou? And your other fights, you only train like 8 weeks or less, so it didn't add up. The way he looked and how much training he said he put in, it was all just to build the Ngannou fight maybe. He took him lightly and he looked bad. Now, as we can see here, his body looks like he's very, very slim. Now, this could be one of the lightest weights he'll ever be going into a fight. Now, I'm not really sure how much he's going to weigh, but he usually weighs around... Okay, when he fought Wilder, the first time he was 256, and then Otto Wallin 254, Wilder's second fight 273, Wilder third fight 277. Yeah, so it's hard to really say. His weight is kind of bouncing all over the place, to be honest. Dillian White 264. So I'm not really sure what he's going to come in at. I'm going to predict and say he's going to come in at 250, around the high 250s, low 260s if I had to guess, but who knows. But look at the way he looks, guys. Like, looking at this training footage, obviously, and the recent pictures, my thumbnail that I have there, this is going to be interesting to see how good he does against Usyk, and he can prove all the haters wrong again, but it still won't matter because they're always going to hate on Fury no matter what. So it really don't matter. But I just want to... Because if he dominates Usyk, no one's going to remember the Francis Ngannou fight, let's be honest here. No one's going to remember that ever. They'll remember maybe that one time he got dropped and be like, oh, remember when he got dropped? Oh, yeah, he didn't take it seriously. That's all people are going to say. But obviously, if he looks terrible against Usyk, they're going to say, oh, look, we've seen this coming. So, and then the haters will feed off that. But anyway, I think that we're going to see an amazing fight because Usyk is obviously Usyk is the second best heavyweight in my opinion right now. You could say he got knocked out with the body shot, I know, in his to the, what's that, French guy, but what's his name, Dubois, I think, right? But he ended up stopping him officially. So you can't, you got to give him credit for coming back. But I can understand why people thought that was kind of not right, how they let him that much time to recover. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. That's how boxing works. Sometimes stuff like that happens. I don't know. He did prove a point, though, by stopping Dubois. But I believe he's the second best heavyweight. Skill-wise, he's probably... You could say he's number one skill-wise. His footwork and his combination, like just the way he moves, right? It's pretty nice to see, right? It's like a bigger Lomachenko. But Fury he has such a wide skill set, and his big body and the way he's looking so light on his feet, guys, in recent training videos. He literally is floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee at a 280-pound frame almost. Like, that's just incredible. I know he's probably not 280 right now, but still 260-pound frame. Like, that's astounding. So I expect a very entertaining, very high-level fight. And the second half of the fight will determine who will be the winner, I think. So I don't expect Usyk to just lay down, and I don't expect a domination like he did against Wilder the second time or anything like that. I expect a competitive fight, like maybe like the Wilder third fight. That was kind of like sharing knockdowns, right? Now there might not be that many knockdowns in this fight. It might be just a decision fight. Who knows, right? Both guys rarely... I don't think Usyk really... Like, you don't really see him take that many clean shots to the head and go down. I can't really remember, actually, that many shots that he's been laid out by a headshot. Obviously, Wilder did that to Fury quite a bit, but other than Wilder, not many people have done that to Fury that actually have hurt in him. Because I feel like the Ngannou one was a flash knockdown. Obviously, Cunningham dropping Fury was a flash knockdown, kind of. Very heavy shot, though. That was a beautiful shot. Overhand right, I think it was. But yeah, I can't really remember Usyk getting dropped that much, to be honest. Now, I haven't seen all of Usyk's fights back in the day at cruiserweight, but yeah, he's very technically sound, very good defensively. So we might not see that many knockdowns in this fight, but we're going to see a high-level skill chess match kind of fight. But yeah, I just want to know, what do you guys think about the way Fury looks? He's looking very sharp in training, very good, but not only that, his body is actually showing you the results. He's not just saying, I'm training hard, and then he looks like a milk bag. Like, because he did that with Ngannou. He said he was training hard, but then look at him. He's actually looking good, and he's not just talking. He's not just telling you. We've seen a lot of training footage, and he looks very good, and his body is obviously showing it. So I got Fury winning, guys. I think he's just too... He has the mental... He has such a strong mental game, and he's such a strong physical game. He's just he's a born fighter, guys. And if you had to pick one thing that he has over Usyk, maybe it wouldn't be the skills. Maybe it wouldn't even be the mental. I think they're both mentally strong. It's hard to say who would be more mentally strong. Fury may be stronger in different aspects of mentality. Maybe Usyk is more strong in others. It's hard to say. They seem like they're both mentally strong. But the size of Fury, he's born with that size. And that might be the determining factor in the later part of the fight. Because the problem with Fury is, not only is he big, he moves good. It's not like he's sacrificing agility, movement for his size, like you see in other sports. When a guy's really tall and lanky, he's slower usually. The smaller players are better. They're fast, or not better, but they're faster. You know what I mean? So Fury's moving pretty good for his size. Not pretty good, like amazingly good for that weight. So it's going to be interesting, guys, how this fight goes down. May 18. Then we got the Canelo fight in the same month. We got a lot of good fights coming up, guys. The Ryan Garcia fight month before. against Devin Haney. So, yeah, guys, don't be a hater if you don't know the person personally, guys. And especially when you're hating on someone who's proven in the past that they are who they are, and you keep on questioning them for no logical reason, that just means you're a hater. Because it'd be one thing if the guy, every fight he kept on quitting, right? Or every fight he did the same thing. Like, for instance, like Adrian Broner didn't let his hands go enough in a bunch of his fights, and that's why he was losing a lot of the latter half of his career. He's not letting his hands go. There's other fighters like that. They just don't let their hands go enough, and they keep on doing it. So there's a point where you can actually form an opinion. Yeah, he keeps on doing the same thing, so you can hate on him for that. But for Fury, coming back from the depression, the suicidal thoughts, and going right into the Wilder fight after one tune-up fight, facing the most dangerous puncher in the sport at the time, still possibly is the most dangerous puncher, just maybe not where he was when he used to be Wilder, but still, like, why would he do that, yet he's afraid of Usyk? That makes no sense, guys. Let's be honest here. He dethroned Klitschko, the 7-year run of Klitschko, or something like that. I think it was 7 years Klitschko was champ. But now you're questioning him? That makes no sense, guys. Anyway, guys, don't be jealous. Don't be hating. Focus on yourself. Do better. And look for a great fight between these two great fighters, Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury. We're going to get a good match for every single belt on the line, plus the Ring magazine. Everything's on the line in this fight. This is for everything. And whoever wins this fight can retire, I think. I know there's still other fighters out there, like Joshua's looking good again, but they could probably retire after this fight, to be honest, guys. But yeah, I would say Joshua would maybe be the final fight for either of these guys if they wanted to hang it up. But yeah, it's for everything, guys. Whoever wins this will be probably the best fighter of this the best heavyweight of this generation. Will be decided here. But obviously, Tyson Fury would still have to beat Joshua, I think. But Joshua has lost quite a bit. So, anyway, guys, this is Triple J Boxing. Let me know what you guys think. How does Fury look to you? I think we might see the best Fury since the Wilder fight, to be honest. The Wilder fights. Because just the amount of motivation he has, right? The mentality that I think he's going to bring into this fight is going to be special. So, yeah, guys, take care. Stay humble. Talk to you later.